Guys, as we delve into the subject this morning, it's going to be a very short call. The subject revolves around believing. I know I had asked a fine gentleman this morning, a coach, certified coach, what I should talk about, and I remember what he told me. I don't remember what he told me, but I remember he said, "Oh, please continue down the path of what we were talking about." However, between then and now, I've had many other conversations, and my mind really went on this particular subject, and I feel inspired to go this direction. Guys, you know, as you're listening, and maybe you're listening in for the very first time, let me give you a quick update. This is a leadership call that has been started 11 years ago to help people become all that they can be. It is to help people move up from maybe the scarcity and the lack mindset, but scarcity is something that all of us are affected by. And so let's just talk about the Israelites. When I referred to them as a group of people that understood that they were promised the promised land, but when they came to the river and they had to go across, 12 spies went over, checked it out. 10 of them said, "Impossible, we cannot take this." And then they believed the report of the 10 spies that said impossible. But there were 2 spies that said it was possible, and you know, the younger generation believed that. The older generation chose not to believe. They felt like it was impossible. And so this morning I'd like to talk about belief. I would like to first remind us that we all have negative internal dialogue. We have both positive and negative internal dialogue. Sometimes when things go right for us, we have this dialogue that says we are better than we really are, and ego sets in, and then that's when the fall happens. Solomon said, "A haughty spirit comes before the fall." So as I unpack that and I come back and talk about the negative internal dialogue, you know, when we speak those negative thoughts that are in our mind, we give them a fertile birthplace so that they can birth of their own kind, which means the negative outcome that we don't desire. But if we speak those thoughts, we have given them a soil to birth in. So my challenge for you is, let those negative thoughts be stillborn. And I'll repeat that. Let those negative thoughts be stillborn by not giving them the space to come out of your mouth. You know, when you speak them, you have planted them, and now they hold a space where they're available and ready to start growing. So as we're mindful of our own words, our own thoughts, we must be very, very mindful that as soon as I speak those words, I have planted them. And see, our mind is its fertile soil. It absorbs whatever we plant in it, and then we start moving in that direction. Okay, guys, I'm going to need to cut this call short, but I would like just to conclude. Maybe you're listening in and you own a business, multi-million-dollar business. You're looking at how you can take it to the next level. There's many things that come into this equation. The very same things that I'm talking about on a personal level also affect us at a multi-million-dollar level. Guys, there may be quite a bit more. You might say, well, hey, listen, there's a lot more that goes into business than just negative internal dialogue. I'll agree. And I totally support you with that thought process. And we have what it takes to support you with it in terms of coaching your business as well in helping you move up. But I will say, for the sake of the call this morning, on a personal growth level, it is probably one of the biggest killers of dreams, great family relationships, financial freedom, and all the things we desire to have. Comes from us giving birth to those thoughts and concepts that cross our mind that don't serve us. Let them all be stillborn. Guys, thank you for joining us today. Make it a great day, and do me a favor, as always, remember, don't settle for less than who you are. May God bless you.